get started.
My glasses are so dirty.
Hi everyone.
Oh my goodness, are we live?
I think so.
No.
No, we're not showing up there yet. Can you want to see us?
I don't think we're
Oh yeah,
live
there
yet.
we go. We're going.
Oh, there's a commercial.
Commercial. Hello, looking forward to hearing from you. This is cool.
Yeah, well, we have it here, so this is easier to see than there.
Yeah.
I wish we can stop the messages there.
Why? You
I don't know, I guess
see.
so. You want to lower this, lower it a little bit,
Why?
so it's more on it? No. Look who's behind us. Hi,
Oh.
kitty.
Oh, hey everyone!
Are we delayed though?
Yeah,
that's so
weird.
weird.
We're watching ourselves.
We're
on the
watching
kind of
ourselves on the laptop. And look who's behind us.
How many these shirts do we own? We actually have 4 colors. 4 different
Hi,
colors.
April. How many shirts? Hi, Cynthia. Of course, it's your sister. Hi, Jane.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Claudia M. Hi, Lisa. And Slindy's there, too. Oh, my goodness. How many are we at right now?
54. Hi, everyone joining from everywhere. Glad you guys can be joining us tonight. It's our first of many Sunday live shows.
Yes, because this is the new thing. Sunday is now going
Sunday
live.
live.
It's so weird because Nick has, like, words going up in front of his face right now.
Not there. Then there you're
Sure.
reverse.
I know.
It's so funny.
It's very interesting. Very interesting.
So,
We haven't done this very often, and we were feeling a little bit more prepared than we have in the
Yes.
past, so which is kind of nice.
Yeah, so we'll actually get started right away because we have a lot of stuff to talk about today. So first thing we wanted to kind of catch you guys up on is how we've been doing. So last weekend is actually when we started feeling better.
Yeah, we started feeling better by Saturday, I want to say. Saturday was when we finally, felt back to being at least 85% ourselves.
And so we, on last Saturday's actually, we filmed our grocery haul video, the one that we released yesterday. So if you haven't seen it yesterday.
Was that Saturday? I thought it was Sunday.
Yeah, it could have been Sunday.
I think it was
So
Sunday,
if you go look, the video we released yesterday, it was our grocery haul. We went to Fortino's and to Food Basics. And so we were able to...
and you might be hearing Seba in the background.
Yeah, Seba's back there.
Hello Vancouver Island.
Hi, everyone.
Yes, thanks. We are feeling so much better. Love the red on you guys. Yay!
Yeah.
I know, it matches my glasses.
And so we're feeling better. We filmed that video last weekend, and then all week we went to work, back to work like we normally would.
I need one of those shirts. Someone wants the shirts. We'll talk about these in just a bit.
Yeah, we'll talk about these in just a bit. So, one of the things we wanted to talk about the video is that Jean-Luc had bought a few things that he wanted to try. So he bought, you bought drinks?
I bought those drinks, the
PC?
carbonated PC drinks, and the one, I'll be honest with you, the first one I opened was the tangerine lime, and I didn't like it. There was a taste to it, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like the other two. The other two I liked. The berry, I was not bad at all, and I don't remember the other flavor of the other one.
And then the other thing we tried was the Quest bar, and we didn't like it.
Oh, that Quest cinnamon bun bar? It was awful.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I
Sorry,
liked
Quest.
the
birthday
one.
cake was much better.
I didn't like that one.
Hi,
either.
Wasaga Beach. Hello, hi, Sharon.
So the next thing that we also did this week, we've actually
86 people are watching right now.
Yay.
My goodness, that's fantastic.
So the thing we did this week, we also actually started posting in the Quebec market. So
Bonjour
tout le monde.
les amis du Québec.
Si du monde du Québec qui nous regarde présentement, c'est fun de pouvoir maintenant partager notre histoire avec vous.
Puis on espère de pouvoir venir vous visiter bientôt.
On va venir vous visiter.
Bon, c'est vrai, on est là au mois de juin, le wellness weekend, on va être là. So, ça va être, on va avoir le plaisir de vous raconter notre histoire.
Ouais. Puis partager votre histoire avec nous autres, puis juste vous rencontrer, faire des jeux, des activités avec vous autres. Alors, on a vraiment hâte de faire ça au mois de juin. Puis ça se peut qu'après, on aille voir d'autres endroits à la province de Québec.
So who knows? Stay tuned. We're going to be
English-speaking people, we just spoke to our French fans.
You guys are cute,
so
amazing.
We actually have started releasing content to French groups for WW because since it made sense for us to actually start sharing our story to the French population because you know what, we are Canada, we are a country of 2 languages, so well, actually multiple languages, but 2 official languages, and so it just made sense that we should share that.
Oh, merci Denise bravo. And yes, I did. Someone asked me if I did try Built Bars. I'm sorry, this is a little off topic here, but I did try Built Bar. And I didn't like them that much, I'll be honest with you. There's the salted caramel one, which I don't mind, but the Built Bar itself, I didn't like that much.
So that's some of our updates for the week. We went to so we have some tour stops.
Oh my
this
goodness, we
weekend.
did three tour stops this weekend. So actually quite funny. So the first one we did was York, which was great. It's nice.
It was at Loblaws.
At Loblaws, and it was a great little group.
Yeah.
Everyone's had some great questions, and everybody's so friendly. And we met, I believe Melissa was there, and she's another WW coach.
Yeah.
And she's the one that told us she actually does WW cruises. She's done a few WW cruises, which is something that we really love to do.
I think know how much we love cruising.
Of course. So who knows? Maybe someday something we could look into and do a WW gaze on the WW cruise. And I think we mentioned that before because it rings a bell.
Yeah.
And then also, where else did we go?
We went to Etobicoke after and it was Etobicoke there was so many people there. We actually drove up. So the thing that a lot of people don't understand is between when we're doing our
and then Paigey says her boyfriends. Hi to her boyfriends. Hi Paigey.
And so what was I saying?
You were talking about going to Etobicoke.
Oh yeah, so we were driving to. So what we normally do is on Saturdays we usually have 2 locations, and what happens is that when we do that, we usually have to rush to the next location. So when we drove up to Etobicoke, there was so many people in the parking lot, and we're both like, "This can't be for us. There must be some type of fair going on." And no, all the people were actually there to see us. There was 150.
I thought for sure it was a craft fair. There was 150 people at this tour stop, and we were just in awe.
We met so many people,
and we got to meet Kevin, who is
the president.
The president of WW Canada, which is absolutely amazing.
It was fun.
Come to Texas.
Yeah. And so we also got some gifts while we were there. We got of course
Power of the Group, which is awesome. We love getting these. We actually got it from another location as well. I can't remember. I think it was in Barrie actually.
Yeah, we have it.
And they gave it to us in a little envelope. We have that one as well.
It was actually St. Catharines.
Oh, it could have been St. Catharines. So many places, guys. So apologize if I made that error.
Also got this. So Jackie, the leader at the meeting, made us new aprons.
Another set of aprons.
Not replacement, but another
But now
one.
we have 2 aprons. And what is so unique about these aprons, everybody, is the fact that it's all kitty breeds on
all
it. So it says ginger, tabby,
Scottish Fold, Devon Rex,
Farm
Burmese,
Cat,
Oriental Shorthair. So it's all
cat
she made them for
and
us.
it even says it here. It's a Jackie
Cronin original.
So how amazing is that? Like, it's so awesome. They also gave us some paper towels, like napkins, but with kitty cats on it. And there was some.
That was it.
I think that was it, which was amazing. It was even more than what we even expected. No need to get us gifts or stuff like that.
We don't expect.
Although we do appreciate it.
We appreciate it, but we don't expect it. And then the last stop was this morning in Peterborough.
I didn't like my hair. It's actually probably just the reflection, and it's just going really gray. I haven't dyed it in forever. It's just really going gray. So I think it's just the lighting. Yeah. No lighting of the hair.
Yeah. So then it was Peterborough. So in Peterborough, we went there this morning, right? We drove there this morning.
Yes.
We met a lot of people. There was a big group there as well. We had, it was an amazing tour stop.
Oh my goodness, it was so fun. We actually got to meet one of our biggest fans.
Yeah,
one of our biggest fans. Well, yeah, two of our fans. We shouldn't say biggest fans because I think a lot of people are our fans, which we love you guys so much for that. But Adria, we got to meet, who's been following us since the beginning.
Time. And I remember when we did our contest originally, we started
our GTA visits.
Yeah.
She wanted us to come to Peterborough, and unfortunately at that point in time, it just didn't fit into our schedule, and it just didn't work out for us, unfortunately. But we were there today, and then we also got to meet Mike and Chris which was fantastic as well.
They've also been following us for a long time.
For quite
They're
some
watching
time
right now,
so
hi.
Mike, hi Chris.
And so we got to do that, and it was an amazing tour stop too. We got to meet
Renee said,
people.
I'm your biggest fan.
And so it was a lot of fun, and we love doing these tour stops. We're still going to add more locations, so people keep asking us, can you come here, can you come there? We will be adding more locations. It's just right now the summer's coming, so we will be taking a bit of time off for the summer. So we're trying to figure out what dates we're going to start doing when summer months start to hit. We also have plans already that we have booked from last summer. So
Michael and Chris are waving back.
And so next thing I want to talk about is our upcoming tour stop. So this week, We have on Wednesday, May 8th at 6:30.
Yep.
We have which is Wednesday in Toronto on Danforth. No, not on Danforth, on Bay Street.
I was like, Bay.
Yeah.
Bay,
and
Bay
then
Street.
on next Saturday, we are in my hometown.
We're in Sudbury.
Sudbury.
It's Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah, and we're going to be at the Sudbury Weight Watchers
Yep.
on May 11th, Saturday, for the 8:30 and 9:30 meetings.
Someone wants us in New Jersey, and we have 120 people watching, everybody.
Yeah.
This is insane. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe 121. This
Yeah.
is wow. And someone asked also what we're drinking. We are just drinking out of our beautiful WW
Thank
Gay
you,
glasses, Lindy from
Yeah.
Lindy. Again, another gift that we never expected,
Oh, yeah,
but
it's right
you
there.
can see it. It's
right
actually
there, yeah.
etched. Hashtag WW Gays. And we're just drinking water with Mio in it. With is it Mio this time or is it Tang?
mine's
I can't
Mio.
remember.
Mine's fruit punch.
One of the little squeezy
I love fruit punch.
stuff. I've been here, Lisa Robinson. I've been here since the beginning, cheering you on. Oh, thanks, Lisa.
Thanks,
That's awesome. We
everyone.
know we have fans everywhere, and
Yeah.
it means the world to us
Yeah.
that you guys are so supportive,
Yeah.
and you guys, have been following us from the get-go. And we love making these videos not only for us but for everybody.
Yeah. So this week's video, so we're actually starting to switch up a little bit. We've actually decided to switch up schedules, and we're actually taking a few more days off throughout the week because we found it was really hard to always post videos every day. So what we're doing is on Monday, tomorrow, we will be releasing a recipe for spring rolls. They were 1 point per 2 spring rolls, and they were amazing. We had them last night, and they were so good.
They were very,
So
very
that's
good.
coming tomorrow.
Yep.
On
They're mini spring rolls, by
Yes,
the way.
on Tuesday is our day off. We're actually adding that as a day off. Or actually, we've decided to, Tuesday we're going to be more asking you guys to share your Transformation Tuesday with us and work more on that aspect of the day. And then on Wednesday, we're doing our favorite things. It's something that
We have a visitor
coming.
And he's ruining our surprise.
Yeah. You say that.
Okay, say bye.
Okay.
Of course.
So that's what we're doing on Wednesday. And then Thursday, another recipe, and we're actually releasing a tart recipe.
A tart recipe, and actually, guess what? We're gonna bring it out now. Nick has a tart here, and I have a tart as well.
It's actually a key lime tart. So
Mm-hmm.
this one is going to be it's 2 points right now with the
Whipped cream on it?
but it's 1 point for the entire tart.
Yes,
and then
and I actually have. Okay, now we have Seva's tail in the way. Exactly, he's visiting, and then I have an actual chocolate tart. And it's a 1 point chocolate tart. Yeah,
Oh.
1 point. Actually, 2 points because of the whipped cream.
Yeah.
And I sprinkled a little bit of maple salt on top.
so that's coming this week on Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
and then Friday we're going to take another day off, and then next Saturday. I actually asked my mom today, who's actually in the chat right now. So if you say hi, my mom is actually watching live right now.
Hi, Lizette.
Hi, Mom. And so we're actually, I don't know why I look there. She's here. So we're actually, my mom agreed to do a live show with us next Saturday. So we're actually going to do a live interview with my mom to just see how she's doing because, she's been on her own journey to lose weight as well and to live a healthier life. And so we'll just catch up with her and see how she's doing. And then next Sunday, live again, at 8 p.m. We're going to try to do this every week. If we ever have to cancel, we will let you know ahead of time.
Yes, we'll go ahead and try to be as
recurring as possible with the Sunday shows because we find this is actually the easiest way to talk to you guys, and we love answering your questions, so that's why we love doing this. Okay, so first thing we want to remind you guys about is our contest, our regular contest that we have that you can have win a one-on-one video chat with the
two of us.
So
So that's basically send us an email, let us know what works best for you as far as when you'd like to chat. We usually do it after work on Monday through Friday, and then we end up setting up a time that we can just sit there and chat for about 30 minutes. Look at, say hi, Kate, guys. Hi. What's going on?
food in my mouth.
Oh, he's weak. He's sleeping.
So now let's talk about our new contest.
New contest. Oh my goodness, we are super excited. I'm actually going to take these aprons off because I want
Yes.
to talk about the t-shirts after that. So, new contest that's coming out. So, all of you guys know of these are a few of our favorite things. Well, guess what? Our favorite things, True Local, is
Sponsoring a
us
contest.
for a contest.
Yes.
Which is absolutely fantastic. We love True Local. You guys know this is the local meat that gets delivered to our door. We get our ground chicken, our ground turkey, our chicken breast, our turkey breast, our turkey bacon,
Yes,
which is
amazing
phenomenal.
turkey bacon. Now there is a caveat. Because True Local only operates in certain provinces in Canada, the contest will be limited to these provinces. So
Yes.
it will be Alberta, Ontario, and British Columbia. And there'll be actually 3 different contests. One on Facebook, one on Instagram, and one on Twitter. And what we'll be doing, all the instruction will be posted on all the social media platforms, and then you guys will be able to, so that I am moving. so you guys will be able to, so you guys will be able to sign up to the contest and then possibly win over $125 worth of free meat. So thank you, True Local,
for actually agreeing to work with us. This is amazing. We love you guys. We actually got to speak to one of the she's the girlfriend. She's the girlfriend of the owner. Yeah. So her name is why can't I think of her name right now? Irma. I can't think of her name right now. Anyway, she was great. We had a wonderful conversation with her the other day, and we just love sponsoring and being part of a collaboration with an amazing company like that.
Yeah.
So,
and we want to do more collaborations. We're actually working on other things right now for other contests.
You are so right. It's perfect for barbecue time. Yeah, exactly. That's why we thought this was a great time to get this contest going and to get some subscribers onto our 3 platforms and give True Local an opportunity to show their product.
Show what they do. They're really good at what they do, so it'd be great for us. Whoever the winners are, you guys will actually get to use their tools and how to pick your actual
So it's kind of fun because
and
originally they thought they would send in a box, and I asked them, I said, no, is it possible that we can allow the winner to actually go onto the website, and create a profile, and pick whatever they want? And they were completely in on that, which is fantastic. So you actually get to see what it's like to be one of their customers.
Yeah, so that's what the contest is. So still look for details. I'll start posting it probably tomorrow, and then everybody can, and make sure you share the contest.
True Local is only in Canada. Yes, it is a Canadian company. Yes. Most of the things that we do on our show are Canadian content because
we're the only ones really that actually do Canadian content.
Well, there's a few others. There's Lindy, Risa, and there's also Heather. She doesn't do as many right now. But I haven't seen, but she has a few, right? Heather, right. Hi, Liz.
So that's the new contest. So now we want to talk about our shirts. So the reason we want to talk about our shirts is because, as everybody's noticed, we got these shirts made.
We have 4 colors.
And then
they say
WW Gays on the back.
Yeah.
We actually got these made for the CN Tower climb. All our team that would climb with us actually had blue shirts. And it was a way to keep the team kind of united and to just make sure they make us look like we're part of a group. And everybody loved them. And now everybody else seems to like them, and so we actually asked a question on our website, on Facebook, if anybody was interested to, if anybody was interested to actually would want to buy.
Would actually be interested in purchasing the shirts.
We've gotten the overwhelming yes from many places, and so what we'll be doing is we will actually be probably at some point in the future putting up shirts for sale.
Yes, you'll see them on our website at some point. We're not exactly sure when that's going to happen, but hopefully in the near future. We're still in the talks with the gentleman who created these, because he actually created these himself. And what's very cool is the ones that we were told that all of them are a little bit unique.
Yeah.
Someone just asked me a question here, and I'm going to answer it real quick before I forget, and it was about dealing with Lifetime. It was Cindy Coleman. She just said, how are you finding dealing with Lifetime? I'm finding it a bit challenging to keep motivated. What keeps you guys motivated? So this is a little different, because I'm Lifetime, and I'm not Lifetime.
I'm still not at Lifetime yet.
I'll be honest with you, I think my mindset has changed so much that this has become the new normal.
Yeah.
That as soon as I go off track a little bit, for some reason, I bring myself right back, or I have him that brings me right back, which is helpful. But also, never missing a meeting and being present at all my meetings has been huge helpful, and creating these videos.
And also remembering where we came from. Like, each time we talk about our tour stuff, we talk about our health problems we had and all the health issues we had. And we don't want to go back there. We feel so much better now than we did before, so that was what keeps us going. We never want to go back, and we know that anytime we start slipping down that slope, we know that that's an issue. So we try to fix and try to re-gear and everything like that.
Exactly. So I think what ends up happening too is I think we need to you become your biggest cheerleader. Cheerlead yourself on as much as you possibly can, and even on the days that you are having the worst day ever. Record yourself, write in your journals, do things to make yourself feel good.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, if that day
it's not always easy for us either. We have bad days. We do have bad days. It's not like it's easy on hunky-dory for us.
And if that day feel good means I need to have a piece of chocolate cake, have half of it. Don't have the full. Have half.
Yeah.
don't treat yourself as if your life is over and you can't do anything again. Because guess what?
Yeah, exactly.
Be mindful. That's exactly it. Be mindful. You're gonna have the hard days, right? And this is actually kind of a great segue
to our next. So we actually posted this on social media. We said we're creating a new series called Q&As with the WW gays.
And we're spelling A's, not A as an answer. It's E-H apostrophe S because we're Canadian,
exactly.
Right? Yeah, I know, we're cheese.
So what we did is we asked people to post questions, and what we'll do for the next little while, we will actually read through the questions and answer them. And what we'll do too is we'll also simultaneously grab questions from the chat. So if you guys post questions in the chat, Jean-Luc will actually look at it, and we'll both be looking at it and try to jot them down in our book here.
90 pounds is amazing, by the way. I'm trying to keep up with some of the chats that are coming through.
So I'll look at the first question, and the first question was actually answered. It was from Kathy Long, and she asked, "How do you stay motivated?" So we actually already answered that. So someone asked, Amanda McKenzie asked, have you ever had months where you yo-yoed? How did you get back into losing mode? So yeah, we've yo-yoed all the time. We still do.
I yo-yo right now. My yo-yoing is because, again, my 100 pounds lost is when I weigh 171 pounds. But I yo-yo between 171 and 177. Yeah. I go back and forth with that. But that's the weight that my body knows how to, I've figured out how to maintain that weight. And if I want to go back to 171, I know what to do in order to do it.
And I yo-yo all the time. And the thing is that a lot of people ask us how we keep motivated, how we keep going. We always switch our minds that when we're stuck, that we're maintaining. We're not plateaued, we're not stuck, we're just, and even if you're yo-yoing, you're within the same weight area, you're still staying within the same range. You're not going back to what you were a long time ago, so you're still maintaining, because my weight fluctuates a lot. I can go between up to 6 pound difference within a whole week based on when I eat. And so, based on that fact alone, I know that my body just fluctuates, so I don't get discouraged when I yo-yo like that. I get discouraged if I start going higher in a certain range. Then I start to worry about it. I know something need to be done.
Right.
But now I make sure to always think about where I've been, how much I've lost, the entire journey, not just, what happened now.
Oh, that's fantastic. Someone just posted, it was MD said, I created a new motto for myself, and it says, and when I go into emotional eating, I tell myself this new motto: be productive, not destructive. That's a fantastic motto to live by. So honestly, those are certain things that you really need to start doing. Like, we created rules for ourselves that help us through our journey. Create yourself mottos, create yourself rules, create yourself, little games that you play in order to make your journey successful.
So someone asked the question, how do you keep control on snacks? So the way we keep control on snacks is we tend to leave a lot of points for snacking at night. So because we know we're night snackers, but we're also still pretty much regimented. We know that we have a certain amount of points that we can use at night. So what we do is we take our snacks and we portion our points throughout the night. We don't eat our points all at the same time. And so we'll grab our trusty purple bowl, and we'll grab each snack that we want. We'll put the serving size of that snack, not any more than the serving size, and then we'll go sit down and have it. And then if in a while later, we'll go back and get some more snacks and keep going for points. Remember, we save a lot of points for
snacking at night
because we love to snack.
That's our thing. We've always snacked our entire life, and we knew that we weren't going to be able to change it this time again. And so making sure that you are making decisions that allow you to still live the life that you want to live, but within boundaries and within reason, right? So you are going to fall off from time to time. That's always going to happen, but always bring it back to the actual routine. So many questions, it's hard to keep up with everybody. Someone was asking about being a repeat offender and what can you do at home in order to start exercising and getting into the gym mindset. Honestly, for us, it was standing up and just walking around the house all the time. Keeping ourselves busy, trying to do something instead of just sitting on the couch. If we were sitting on the couch, we would be sitting in front of the couch, walking and making steps and things like that. So that's one thing. For us right now, just creating these videos for us has been really a big, huge thing. We haven't gone to the gym in 3 weeks. We'll be honest with you. We have not gone to the gym in 3 weeks.
We're going back tomorrow.
Yep. And
so I'm actually going to read a question off here next because I want to make sure we get through some of this. So Tara, we met at our Brampton meeting, is asked, how do you get back on track? So for us, getting back on track is not an overly difficult thing because we know the program is there, and so we know what to start eating again and what to start concentrating on when we want to get back on track. And I think
what ends up happening is when we do get back on track, we set ourselves, like, it's not even, how do I explain it? we automatically go back at it right away. We don't give ourselves like a 2-day buffer or anything like that. Like we go back on track right away. We were off track for the last couple of weeks because, again, being sick. But when we did get off a track, it's funny that our off track now is still somewhat on track. And I know that sounds confusing, but we have so many rules that we've established that we're not allowed to have certain foods in the house, and we're not allowed to have junk or chips or this. That even now when we go buy stuff at the store, we don't go to that aisle anymore. It's not a necessity for us to go there because we actually have gotten ourselves to the point where we prefer the healthier option.
Exactly.
We actually prefer the healthier option.
So there was a question here from Ellen Hillen. She says, do you have any problems sleeping? If I snack too much meat, I don't sleep well. Actually, since we've been on this journey, our sleeping has improved a lot. Because of the controlled and portioned eating, we don't have those issues anymore, and we used to back in the day. So if anybody's on our tour stops, we explained that one of our health issues that we used to have was we were both always on Pepto-Bismol. We used to go through 1 bottle a week, and also used to have Zantac and Tums all the time because we had such bad acid reflux and we had such bad indigestion and stomach issues. So we always had to use those products, and we haven't had to use them since we've been on the program. And that's because of the healthy eating and the portion control we have now. In terms of sleeping, so because those problems are gone, we sleep better, and also because of all the exercise and how active we are and how much stuff we do,
we actually fall asleep right away.
We're always constantly on the go. Like today, we went to the tour stop. We stopped at 2 stores, Farm Boy and Costco.
Not the new Farm Boy, but they have a Farm Boy in Peterborough that's been there for years apparently.
Not part of the chain.
So we wanted to check it out. They said they had some good deals on meat and things like that.
As well.
Yeah, we kind of want to check the real Farm Boy out. But then we went to Costco after that, walked around Costco, came home. I made a spaghetti sauce. I made all our lunch. I did prep for the week. Nick actually
started bringing all our summer furniture outside.
Our furniture outside. So the backyard is pretty much set except for the pool not being open yet. We're at 133 people watching right now, which is insane. So many questions pouring in that we can't even keep up with everything. I know someone asked if we were ever going to become coaches and leaders for WW. And I don't think our journey is meant to be in the same realm as a coach or a leader. Honestly, we don't know where this journey is leading us. We don't know what's happening. We love making these videos. This is where our passion is right now. We like reaching out as many people as we possibly can with
trying to help people, trying to see if, it's fun. Like today we met some people in Peterborough that were just happy with how we help them on their journey, and that's what we want to do.
Thanks Lisa, someone said we're already leaders. I appreciate that. You know what, we don't feel like leaders, we feel like just 2 regular guys that had a really not
between us. I think the reason that it's different, we love all the leaders and coaches.
Oh, completely.
They're there because they've all been through the journey. But I know for some people, sharing their lives like we have been is not easy. Because if you guys understand, you guys know a lot about us. You know where we've been going on vacation. You know about our cats, and not everyone's really okay with doing that. So we both keep
making these videos. You guys have changed my life.
So what's?
Sorry. You were talking about. I apologize. It was a comment that made me very, very happy.
I forgot.
You're talking about the leaders, the WW leaders.
Yes. So we share a lot about our lives online, and so not everyone's comfortable doing that, and that's why I think it's different with us. We're actually okay sharing all this, and still coughing from the cold. So yes. So that's why it's very different, but they're just the same as us. They've gone through the same thing.
And they know the program inside and out. They've been through training. So you know what? Reach out to them. I'm sure they will be more than happy. And we've seen the leaders on the web pages and how involved they are with their groups. It's
we love to meet Oprah.
Yes, it was Heather.
We would really love to. We
wanted to go find out a way, if there was a way we can do it when she's here, and unfortunately we found out that we're not going to be here that weekend. That's the weekend that we're in Montreal for the wellness weekend, which
we would
totally
love
fine.
even just to have a video chat with us. So Oprah, if you're watching,
if anybody knows Oprah, we'd love to FaceTime with Oprah.
Tag her, you Twitter her and Instagram her, and tell her to meet the WW gays, because we would love to meet her. You guys are the best leader we could ever ask for. I made Chicago Park today. It was amazing. Okay, so I'll go through another question in here. So Tina Davis said, workouts, what do you do? How many times a week? And did you keep track of calories eaten and burned? So we don't keep track of calories eaten because we use the WW app to count our points. So we rely on that for calories eaten. And for calories burned, yes, we use our watches. So we have an Apple Watch, and each of us, what?
Well, I'm going to say this real quick before I forget. It says, please give a shout out to my mom, Gail. Hi, Gail. How are ya? She's a huge fan. Both of you, wait a minute. A huge fan of you, both. Me and she watches every video and sticks to all you do. So proud of you both. Oh, thanks. Thank you, both of you. Thanks, Gail. Thanks, Bernadette.
So yeah, we use our watches to track our calories. So I burn 1,000 a day. Jean-Luc burns
1150.
Yeah. So we do that for sure every day. And then in terms of workouts, so our mentality is that we work out every day. So we go to the gym or you do activity every day. But if one day we don't feel like going to the gym, that's fine, as long as we still get activity. And so, for example, on the cruise, some days we would go to the gym because we knew we wouldn't get our calorie burn for that day. But if on days we were at port and we knew we'd walk around all day, we didn't actually go to the gym because it was still an activity. We still got our calories for that day.
And you even saw, some of you even saw it. When I didn't get my calories that day, I went to the gym like right before midnight to actually finish my calories. Especially when you're like at 100 calories away, it's so quick to get it done, and it's sometimes just a 10-minute job.
So someone said, sleeping blindly will faithfully said wellness weekend in Montreal. Yes, we will be at the wellness weekend in Montreal.
Yes, and if you don't know what the wellness weekend is, it's actually something that Quebec is doing right now.
It's a pilot.
It's a pilot, apparently, that we heard. We don't know if it's going to come everywhere. We're not sure, but
they're doing a wellness weekend where there's a retreat. They're going to a camp where they'll be having WW catered food and activities and workshops, and we're actually flying to Montreal to be part of that weekend to present and to talk to
about our journey to
the members.
To everybody in Quebec, which is going to be so much fun.
That's our first time starting in the Quebec market, but we're hoping to start going there, and of course the East Coast eventually too.
Are you doing other collab videos, finding those great new channels? Yes, we hopefully are going to do some collab and actually maybe start doing some collab with the Canadians and start doing a Canadian collab. I think that would be fun to get more Canadian videos out there. We will give a shout out. I'm going to give a shout out right now to Holy Crap, I'm Fat. You have to watch.
Find her on YouTube and Instagram. Holy Crap, I'm Fat. She is
Lindy
hilarious.
Actually probably knows her already, if I'm not mistaken, because she was in a collab we did, and Risa as well. We do watch Risa as well. Risa is fantastic. She has we met Risa. She has some great recipes as well, and so there are so many people out there that do this, and they do this because they love the program. They love what it does for them as an individual. Like, we really have to say, making these videos and having you guys follow us are what keep us going. Like, we can't thank you guys enough for everything that you guys send to us as far as positivity and encouragement, because that just makes us want to do more for you guys.
So we have a question from Facebook. When you were on the cruise, how did you manage? Did you have room service for breakfast to keep on track? Did it work? Yes, it did.
It did, 100%.
I lost 4 pounds on the cruise. I've said it last week.
And I lost 0.4 pounds on the cruise, and I maintained my lifetime. I was at 174 pounds when I weighed in, and I can be at 176.
Yeah. So it did work. By sticking to the food that came through the main. What's it called? Room service.
The room service.
We were able to control the actual food we got. So we always got eggs and fruit, and we usually got either toast or a hash brown. And so it allowed us to make sure we could control our breakfast and eat healthier options for breakfast. Now for lunch.
For lunches, we would actually go to the buffet, and we made ourselves big salads, and we almost made our Buddha bowl, our quinoa bowls, the ones that we posted before, which is like a salad with some chicken and some vegetables, and it was great because guess what? When you're at a salad bar, you have all the options there. And as far as dressing went, Nick used balsamic vinegar, so it was 0 points. He did not put any oil.
Which is rare for me.
I would do this. I would do the balsamic vinegar as well. But me, because I prefer a sweeter balsamic, I literally took a package of Splenda and sprinkled it on and mixed it together, and it just took away the bitterness right then and there. As soon as I was eating, a little bit of salt and pepper, and boom, it was amazing. And then we'd either have a plate, and on that plate we'd have some chicken, some vegetables, fruit.
And usually I had a piece of pizza.
He would have a piece of pizza and then a dollop, if even, of mac and cheese that I would take a bite out of.
Yeah, because I love mac and cheese.
And then we did have dessert. We'd have ice cream. We would have a scoop of ice cream. And we can try. We're by the end of the cruise, the last couple of days, we indulged a little bit more.
So one of the things we did was that I knew for a fact that if I had fries on the first day, I'd want them every day. So we actually kept waiting to actually have the fries till the end of the cruise, so that we would not,
Thanks, Ellen.
that we would not, overindulge on fries the entire time, because we knew it's a problem.
Completely. Did we even have French fries?
Yes, I did the last day.
Okay, I'm not a big French fry person, so to go without French fries is easy. Someone asked Nick, how far are you away from goal?
Last time I weighed in, so I haven't weighed in 2 weeks. I know, bad Nick, because I should be weighing in no matter what. But last time I weighed in, I was at 168. But I think I'm above that now, because when we haven't weighed in since we got sick, and when we got sick, we actually ate a lot of foods, various foods.
I made a cake.
We had pizza, we had
Chinese
food.
I made a cake with Greek yogurt.
But I will say this, we had cake and Chinese food, but we were way more controlled than we ever were.
Oh my goodness, it was
normally we would order, when we order pizza, it would always be either large or medium.
Allô Manon, merci beaucoup.
Manon?
Yep.
Hello.
Nick's aunt just said hello, and she said we were very handsome.
Aww. And so, so we had Chinese food, but we ordered only small portions. We didn't order a lot of food, so that we were able to control ourselves. And even with the pizza, we didn't order larges or mediums. We actually ordered smalls, so that we were more controlled. So we're still, even though we were indulging, we're still trying to control ourselves a little bit.
We don't really. Hi Diane. We don't really pay attention to protein, carbs, and healthy fats. Well, we do and we don't. We don't make sure that we have all of those.
Diane asked, do you pay attention to how much protein, carbs, healthy fats, and fruit and veg you eat each meal or day, or just go by points?
We just go by our points.
But we do eat a lot of 0 point foods, which are mostly part of that category that you're talking about.
But we don't have a lot of avocado, so that's one of the healthy fat foods that I think she's talking about. We don't eat a lot of avocado, but we eat a lot of yogurt. Yeah. Exactly, we do eat a lot of yogurt. But we're not carb counters. It's you know what? To me, it feels more complicated and harder. And it's what we've done has worked so far. Like we've really changed just making sure that our plates have a carb, a protein, and some type of vegetable of some kind. And by doing that, that's really helped us.
So another question from Shannon Beaton, who we met today at Peterborough.
Yes.
She said she forgot to ask us how do you make your 2-ingredient dose look so good? Why is our dough so good, honey? Why?
I don't know, because I make good pizza dough.
No, but why? There's a reason why we both can make pizza.
Oh, because we both worked at pizza places for our childhood.
Yes.
I worked at a Pizza Hut in Windsor, Ontario.
I worked at Topper's Pizza in Sudbury, Ontario, at the Cedar Point location.
Yeah, and I was at Central and Dougal and Lausanne. I worked at all three. Actually, I worked at and here in Line. I worked at all 4 locations, and it was kind of funny because I was there from the age of 16 till I turned 25. So I worked at that place for almost 11 years or 9 years. It was part of my home, so pizza was easy to make.
And so, Jean-Luc, you got a question. How long did it take you to get the goal?
I reached goal in 10 months. We started in January 2018 at 271 pounds, and in October, was it? Yeah, October of 2018, I had reached my goal, and I had became lifetime, which was insane. I never thought I could do it because I never was able to do it before. And my biggest thing, which I haven't done yet, is the fact that after I hit below 200 pounds for 6 months, I was supposed to get my tattoo done, my whole sleeve, and I haven't done it yet. And I've been way below 200 pounds for 6 months, so it's gonna come at some point.
So I'm actually switching to Instagram now. So Instagram question. So someone asks, Hun, what's your why for joining?
Oh, our why for joining. Well,
it was us.
It was us.
Each other.
And now, honestly, our why, I think, is for everybody else.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
It's for life.
It's for life. Like I've been telling everybody this. I have a motto that we used to love the YOLO. You only live once, right? We really love that. But someone posted on Facebook. I wish I could have remembered who it was, but they posted, "That's a lie. You don't only live once." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And then I kept writing, and it was, "No, you don't only live once. You live every single day, and you only die once." And I finally believe that. Like, you need to live every single day to the fullest and enjoy every single day because you're alive every single day. And then once you die,
That's it.
whatever you believe.
Yeah, but it's still this life is
But
done.
this is the only life that you have
This
at
current
this time.
life that right now that's
so
that
why
you're
not
doing.
take it by the gonads, and I'm
And
going to
just
say
enjoy
that,
it.
and enjoy it and make it the best life you can by being healthy, being happy.
Yeah, food is delicious. I agree. But you don't have to have it all the time. You can have it once in a while.
Yeah.
And still have a great life. And that's kind of what we've come to terms with. It's no matter what, food's good, but life is good too. So
don't cry.
You have to balance both. There's actually someone asked a question, which one's harder to keep on point, summer or harder, from Kathy Collins. We find actually winter to be easier than summer because summer is a lot more events. So it's a lot harder to get back unhealthy habits. We drink more in the summer too. We do start to drink a little more alcohol in the summer.
Well, because we have a pool in the backyard and we like to we indulge.
That's another reason why we'll actually be on a little more slower
of a hiatus
in the summer because we want to enjoy our backyard. We just redesigned it all 2 years ago, and we love it, and we want to enjoy it as much as possible.
We do. And Lindy asked if there's other kind of like events that we do, either climbs. Yeah, Stitch and Lindy asked if there's climbs or CN Tower climbs, if those are the only things we do. Actually, Lindy, I'll be honest, we've only done the CN Tower climb before, and that's the only thing we've done. But we do want to start doing other things. Our next thing is we want to run a 5K.
Yeah.
So at some point we will run a 5K and we will run a 10K. Who knows? We can talk about this now. Yeah. We didn't tell anybody this, but we auditioned for Amazing Race Canada this year. We had done it
in January.
We made it in. It was due on like the 4th or 5th of January.
Yeah, we auditioned and
we made it through a few rounds, but we didn't get to meet anybody in person. Yeah. So that was something that was kind of cool.
We didn't make it that far. We didn't get on, but you know what? Who
knows? Maybe we'll try again because we'd love to do something like that. Like I think that's kind of a fun way to challenge yourself and do things that you are not able to do and don't think you're able to do until you're actually put in that predicament.
Yeah. So another question from Instagram. So how do you get through the times when one of you was off track but one was not? Did it affect you, or did you get each other's back on track? Back on track. So we that's from Gone Be the Diet Days from Instagram from MD, which I think she's actually
MD's on here. Yeah. Well, yeah.
So we actually are. We are each other's biggest cheerleaders. So I know that's
and we're cheese. And I know people think it's cheese. We're cheese, and I know you guys don't, but we think we're cheese.
Yeah, because we like spending every moment together, and we encourage each other all the time.
When I have the worst day possible, he always reminds me that I have so many skills and so many good things about me, and if it wasn't for that,
and it's the same thing. When I have bad days, he does the same thing for me. And that's the way it should be. You should encourage your partner. You should try to help them as much as possible. You're supposed to be in this for the long run, for better or for worse. And so if you're not there to help them, then you're not really being the best spouse you can be. And we just love being together. We're best friends and husbands. So we never have those moments. But if we do have moments where one of us does sometimes go off track and the others don't, the other doesn't, and so we just help each other out when those happens. Like
someone said we're not cheese, we're just love, and we are. We absolutely do love each other. Yeah. And someone asked what our favorite cheat meal was. What would our favorite cheat meal be? Chinese food. And it would be ordered out Chinese food. Yeah.
Because the home one is good.
It's good, but ordered out is deep fried.
Deep fried.
Deep fried chicken balls.
I have to say poutine for me too.
Yeah, poutine as well.
It's definitely up there with my my favorite things.
We are very lucky to have each other, MD. We
understand that.
We don't want to ever say that this isn't what helped our success, but we think that people can find it in friends. People can find it. We've seen it. We've seen each other.
Like my mom's a perfect example.
Exactly.
She's on her own in Sudbury, doing this job of losing weight on her own without any help. She's doing it all on her own. She has us pushing her, as inspiration, as a way to, work with us, and we do try to encourage her, but she's still on her own and she's still doing it.
Renee wants to come over for coffee.
So so my mom is doing it. So anybody out there can do it. You need to find someone that you can have as a buddy. And like we say at meetings, that person doesn't have to be someone that you could we get a lot of people who send us messages on all our social platforms. Because remember, we answer all our fans. We love getting emails and messages from people. We actually were talking with it about creating a P.O. box so that people can even start sending us letters
and stuff like that.
So we like answering these questions. Sometimes people send us questions where they're so distraught and they don't even know what to do with themselves. And sometimes we don't even know how to answer. And all we say is, sometimes our reply is just, keep going, you can do this, you're worth it. And that's all we say. And they come back and say, that's all I needed.
That's all I needed.
And so sometimes you might need to just vent to someone and find that one person that you can vent to.
Be okay to tell that person, okay, I'm going to start bitching and complaining. And I did say bitching. Yeah. I don't care. I said it. I'm going to bitch and complain right now, and I don't want you to give me an answer. I just need to say something, and I need to vent. And sometimes just venting helps so much. If you need to vent and no one's around, record yourself and vent to yourself so then you can watch it later. Because sometimes what you do is you don't realize what you're angry at. And then when you actually put it out and you rewatch it, you're like, wow, I was angry at that. And that was like the stupidest reason for me to be angry.
Yeah, we do fight. Like, it's not, we're not always, happy-go-lucky. My mom actually witnessed a fight at Christmas.
Oh yeah, she sure did.
So there's a question I saw, about, can you scroll a bit? I saw a question that was good. And
there was one question I saw too. What was a food that we've not been able to go back?
That was it.
Look at that.
That's the same one. That's the same one. That's the same one. Yeah.
We're weird. We're just weird. And that's red meat.
Yeah, red meat.
Red meat.
So we still, it's not that we don't want to eat it. We still enjoy it. But each time we have beef or pork, especially pork for him, if he has pork, he feels horrible for hours afterwards. And so we've kind of realized that since it makes us feel so horrible, we just don't have it anymore. Now, it's not to say that if someone offers it to us, we'll say, oh no, we don't want that. But if someone does offer it and it's the only option, we will eat it. But it's not our favorite thing to have right now.
Bernadette, I'm really sorry. I don't know any exercises to recommend for someone who has arthritis and knees issues. But you know what my recommendation for that is? Go on YouTube. I'm sure you can do a search on YouTube and look for any type of exercises. Post it on our Facebook page. Feel free, guys. I really want to make this understood.
Yeah,
we have
Facebook pages. We have a group too.
And our Facebook group. We want those to be forums for everybody to post whatever you want in it. Don't just wait for our content. Post your stuff. Post your pictures. Post your before and afters. Post your questions. Feel free to answer each other in those forums.
Yeah, so if you guys want to find us on Facebook, our Facebook group, we have our page. We also have a group called WGA's Fans, Friends, and Family.
I love how everybody's already there. Aquasize. Again, Aquasize, I never even thought about it, but that makes a lot of sense. Aquasize is great for people with that.
Yeah, so the group is WGA's Friends, Fans, and Family, or something of that variation. And so if you look for it, we're on there. And you guys can share anything you want on there. We have a lot of fans on there who already started sharing. The group actually has a lot of members already. So look for it and then join, and we'll approve you to join. So Lindy had a question that I wanted to answer.
Okay.
She asked, what is our dream tour stop? Well, if there's a tour stop in Australia.
Oh my goodness. New Zealand,
Australia. But if we're limiting ourselves to Canada, we'll be honest, we actually pitched the East Coast to WWE Canada as our first area because we want to visit our friend Pam and because we want to visit all of Canada. So really, our dream tour stop is every tour stop.
Is being able to visit as many WW workshops as we possibly can.
Yeah.
And share our story and understand and learn your stories and just really understand that we have each other's backs and we are here to help each other out. That would be absolutely amazing.
Yeah. So it's 8:46.
Oh, wait a minute here. Yeah.
So we have.
I'm actually hungry.
Yeah. So we're actually preparing something. So while he's doing that, I'll answer more questions over here. Thank you, Teresa. So for the East Coast, so I'll kind of give you guys a little rundown on that. So yes, East Coast, that's where the first area we're trying to move towards. We also want to go to other areas in Canada as well. Even if it ever happens to the States, because we would love to even visit there.
Fun.
Yeah, we would love. To be honest,
it doesn't matter where we go. Honestly,
we just want to meet people and inspire people, and we understand the struggle of being overweight your entire life. We get it. We've been there up till a year ago. We were there, and we posted more pictures today. You guys saw where we were. We were very big, and so we felt that we needed to do this, and so now that we know what it took for us to do and how hard it was for us to do, it's important for us to share that. It's important for us to say to you guys what it is, so that you guys can maybe be inspired and fix certain things that you want to fix. So now I
have been having issues with my 0 point foods lately.
Yeah.
And I found a way, because we always have to remember that 0 point foods are 0 points. They're not free, right?
Yeah.
So we figured out that this is now the new way that all WW eaters should be learning to eat their 0 point foods.
You're not good at this like I was. Oh, get it. Yeah.
I can't do it!
There! You got one.
That was a cheese, it wasn't 0 points!
There you go, you got two.
Cheese and cucumber are weird. I don't want a grape.
Two.
Want to try, Nick?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Okay.
So this is actually probably a better way to do it with like high point snacks. But we thought this would be fun. We don't have any high point snacks in the house, so it was hard to do this. And here we go. That's epic. Oh no, it's falling.
And I can't do it, man. Your head's too.
Okay.
Your head's too big.
It was actually yours though. I never changed it. That's hilarious. It's funny because I never changed it. It's the same size as yours. Did you get one? Oh, got two. You got two.
I got the grapes.
You got the grapes. Actually, I can't lie. This is Trace.
I want the cheese.
I knew you'd like the cheese. And then I'll have the last cucumber there. This is actually kind of a fun game. I think I want to play it this summer.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of fun, but I think what we would do is we play it with foods that are weird foods.
Yeah.
Just because it would be more challenging.
And we want to thank Tracy Chappell. So for those who don't know, Tracy Chappell is the territory manager for the Toronto GTA area for WW. And she's actually the one who reached out to us originally to start doing this cruise. So if you want to thank anyone for our cruise, thank us, but thank Tracy and WW for doing this and for allowing us to participate and do this. And she actually gave us this game.
I found this game on her Facebook page, actually, and her son, if I'm not mistaken, and her partner were playing this game, and I laughed so hard about it.
Where's the box? I can show them the
game.
game.
I think it's over there in the recycling. And it was purchased at Walmart, from what if I'm not mistaken. It is just a game that you can buy at Walmart, and it's called
Chow Crown.
Chow Crown. Easy to put together, a lot of fun. I think it would be a great riot if you put some weird foods on it and try to make people eat it, or even have some weird foods and some good foods.
It just looks funny, anyways. You can just wear it.
Yeah, completely wear it.
You can wear it out of a funky
And what's
hat.
really fun too is it's adjustable. So depending on where your mouth is, you can adjust the arms higher or lower.
Yeah.
So you can even make it harder and make them all different lengths. Someone runs to Walmart. Can you repeat the Facebook page again? Yes.
Yes. So our Facebook page is WW Gays Friends, Family, and Fans. So just look for that. You should be able to find it. And you know what I'll do is I'll actually post it on our Facebook page today so that people can actually find it from there so that it's easier to find. So I'll remember to do that later.
Can you imagine sitting in front of your TV at night watching TV and this is the only time you can eat is if you get a snack? I think it would be great. I think this is a new product for WWW to patent.
Yeah.
How to eat on freestyle.
Yeah, exactly.
How to eat on freestyle. How to eat snacks on freestyle.
So thank you everyone for watching. This was a longer show than we normally have been doing because we haven't done a live show for a long time. We thank you all for joining us, all 130 plus people who watched us so far. We plan on doing this every week. So next Saturday, next Saturday as well. So next Saturday we will be live. I think either 7 or 8 p.m. I'll be scheduling the time sometime this week. And my mom will be there, so we'll do an interview with my mom. And then on Sunday next week, 8 p.m., we will be doing another live show. We'll actually be driving back from Sudbury that day, so our live show won't be as packed as today. It'll be probably a shorter show, less question time, less questions from online because we won't have time to actually do that this week. But we'll still have the same content, give you guys updates and tell you what's coming up. And hopefully you guys enjoy this format.
Yeah,
we love doing this.
And if you guys have ideas for us to do things on our live show, feel free. Yeah. We'd even like to maybe start doing live phone calls with people during our show.
Interviews?
Maybe a live interview.
You know, some other YouTubers out there, if you're watching, we would love to maybe interview you on our channel. So we would love
through
to do
FaceTime, so we don't even have to be through this in the same location. So that could be a lot of fun. Who knows? Keep an eye out.
And we also have another idea. Might as well tell them.
Yeah.
We wanted
How about cooking with the WW Gays?
A live
Live
cooking.
cooking.
So we'll actually show you guys as we're making dinner and do it live.
And we'll do dinner live, and maybe we'll even eat dinner with you.
Yeah. So
we'll see how it goes. We're not exactly sure how that'll work yet.
So hope you all have a great night. This was so much fun, and we love you, We love you all. Remember, you can subscribe to the channel below. You can also find us on all social media using hashtag WWGates. You can also find us on our website, www.gates.com.
And on Connect, Twitter, Instagram, you name it, we're there.
Yeah, so thanks for watching.
Thank you so much, everybody.